Hey guys, this is Saul with Gold Phenoms, and I'm out here again just a couple of days after my last episode. I just came out to the same spot that I was at the other day, but what I did is I brought my dream mat, which I'll show you guys here on camera now. I got this guy out because I wanted to do a little bit more production as opposed to scouting, seeing as I found a spot that I liked, and I wanted to get some more buckets in as far as production. The spot, the water looks good. I'm looking at it, and flow is decent here on the river, but the rain is just starting to come down, and I have no idea as far as how much rain is going to come down, but I'm going to stay out here as long as I can. I'm also trying out a new lens here on my camera that it's a polarized lens to hopefully block out some of that glare. Not that there's a whole lot of glare today on the water. Just to give you guys a better idea of what kind of gold is in the actual sluice. I kind of noticed that on my last shoot, that it was kind of difficult to see at times through the water to check out what gold that I had. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get set up here and do what I got to do to get you guys some gold here on film today on Gold Phenoms. Alright guys, so I took about a good 10 minutes of my time or so to get my sluice set up over here. I'll just take a real quick shot of that. I pinned it right here between these rocks, and you can see the V we got going through here, which is what you want. And of course, the water's going a little fast in my opinion, but hey, I'm after gold today. I'm not looking for silt or for just some sand, right? So right here, the water's about half the length of my finger here as far as the depth, and well, I'm liking it. It's pretty much what you see on any other video. The rain is coming down though. The rain is coming down, like I mentioned a moment ago, and well, looks like I'm in for a day of some wild weather here. I don't know how much worse it's going to get, but got some dark clouds all around, but anyway, the show must go on, right? And anyway, I'm in the mood for finding some gold, so I'm going to go ahead and get started, start digging up there. I brought my golf cart with me today, and I'm going to use it to haul some buckets over here. That way I don't have to carry a 50-pound bucket of material a good 75 yards from my dig site. Just going to go ahead and place it on my cart and pull it this way, and then just haul it to the sluice. I'd like to get a lot of buckets today. I don't know how long I'll be here, weather permitting, but I'm going to do the best that I can under the circumstances, and give it a shot here with the dream mat today. All right, let's do it. All right, guys. So I went and dug some material from the dig site that I showed you guys last week, and got to tell you, wow, that's one heck of a workout. Whew, let me catch my breath here. Anyway, I brought some material over, and unfortunately for me, my golf cart would not, I'll say, negotiate the weight of all this good material, so I had to carry it over here. Man, that'll wake you up in the morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started here. Let me grab my bucket, my first bucket here, and move this guy into a better spot. Oh, that water is something else, boy. All right, let's see what happens here with the dream mat. As you can see, I didn't classify material. I just brought it up here, virtually all of it, regardless of the size, because number one, you don't need to classify with the dream mat, but more importantly, I just didn't want to carry this weight, this weight more than once while I'm digging it up. I just want to remove it, get rid of it, and go from there. Yeah, you have to help out some of these rocks here and there to go through, and that's fine with me. As you can see, they're there on the mat, but hey, that's okay. They're not going to harm anything, and if I have to clean it out, look at that rock just going right down. I got some, decent drop on this guy, and I expect, hey, look, to remove a few rocks as I move along, but that's part of the deal, right? So I'm just going to shovel this stuff down there and let the dream mat take care of the rest. Got a good flow, and yeah, let the river take care of the rest. All right, let's get that guy out of there. That guy too. You guys can see that the V-matting right here held in place by two more binder clips. I put that on to help me out, and I tell you what, that matting that I bought on eBay just fits right snug in there, as you can see right here at the top. No alterations, no glue, nothing. Just fit right in there, held in place by those two clips at the top. So I'm pretty happy about that. If any gold shows up, we'll undoubtedly see it, and well, we'll be happy about that because we'll be on the gold, right? All right.
Oh no, it was floating, yeah. But I saw it was gathered up.
I'm just gonna go here and keep on shoveling. I left my big shovel up there at the site. I figured nobody will take it if nobody will take the spot if my shovel's up there. So yeah, they might take the shovel, but that's all right. We're all prospectors here. Plenty of eyes to look around. Let me get some of these rocks out of the way here. They're starting to pile up here in the end of my sluice here. Alright. I'm gonna take a moment to look for any gold that might have settled already. I don't see any just yet, but the day is still young. You can already see the dream mat doing its job. You can see some of this black sand, these heavies settling in here, and these dynamic this dynamic mat right here that locks in the heavies here in these little cells that you can see on your screen. Let me get a shot of that. You know, the sun's not out, but you know what? I don't know. Is that a piece of gold? Let me check and see here. No, I don't think so. It's just a really bright rock there. Sorry, just poking around. Oh, I don't know. Oh well, I'll know whenever it comes time to clean up. But anyway, the cells are doing their jobs, so we'll continue on here. So I just dumped all the material you guys saw earlier there into my my sluice here, and I washed this one out with water and ran the water through there and promptly ran all the gold down the mat. But I did this last little bucket right here and just poured the materials in there, and you can see right here, right there, this big piece of gold. I want to move the camera in close here for you guys. Right there. I'm thinking you guys can see it because of this new lens I got right here. Let's see, where'd he go? Oh, there he is right there, right in the middle of your screen. Yeah, so I'm liking this new lens. There's not a lot of light to fight over here anyway. I got, looks like various other pieces also here, right in the middle of the V-matting, that you can see also. I'll kind of pan this around, try to get a different point of view so you guys can see that. Yeah, there's pieces of gold already showing, and I haven't looked in the cells right here individually, at least not too keenly. There's some material on top, and I don't want to mess around with those, so I'll just let those cells do their thing. I'm going to continue on and just keep pouring material, bucket after bucket after bucket, into this guy, and as you can see, it clears out pretty well. I mean, except for a couple of rocks here and there, the cells are just filling up with that black heavy material, and that's what you want because the gold will settle in the bottom of that. So I'm just gonna keep right on going, and yeah, I'm loving this new this V-matting here in conjunction with my dream mat. The rain continues to pour down on us. I don't know if you guys can see that in the background at all. Nah. Anyway, I've been getting sprinkled on this entire time, so but hey, gold is gold, and gold doesn't wait for anyone, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue gathering it and continue filming it, and we'll see if I can find some more of those bigger flakes that everybody likes to see. All right, let's continue on. All right, so my buddy Aaron is sitting right next to me, and tell you what, he just winched this big rock right here out of the way. You can see the line right here and stuff, and that he used. Man, you're gonna pull another big rock out of here, man?
I'm gonna get this one. It's
Holy
right in.
Holy
It was
smoke,
my sitting rock,
right?
but it's in the way for where I want to be now.
That thing must weigh 1,000 pounds, man.
It's got to be close too.
That is no joke. Well,
I don't even know if my strap will fit around it, truthfully.
well, we're gonna see what happens here, guys. That'll be a long process, but hey, I'll show you guys the result there in a few moments, at least from your point of view. That is one serious rock. All right, so Aaron's gonna haul this thing out right here.
I don't know if it's gonna hold or not.
What's that rope rated for, man?
Good question. I haven't even looked.
Famous last words, folks. Man.
Yeah, it went.
Well, we were gonna try to winch that guy out.
I'm gonna have to put the big boy on it.
Well, we'll try it again. All right, guys.
Now the top strap hold.
All right, we're gonna see if this new one works out. Got this rock that must weigh at least 1,000 pounds. Winching this thing up. That last attempt was a great example of how not to work with a winch. Maybe that'll make our bloopers. Man, look at that, guys. It's coming right out of there. Holy smoke.
This section, I think I'm just going to set a rock underneath it and use it as a chair.
That'd be pretty convenient, I guess, a chair.
Nope, I'm going to need to get all of that right there, and there's a big rock right there. It's got to come out. Alright. Let's see if we can get her out.
I'm going to back away a little bit here. Give Aaron plenty of room to work with here. Plus,
I'm scared to be over here myself.
Plus, I'm not in the line of fire, if you get what I'm saying, folks.
Gonna run out of rope, I think. Might have to stack underneath it just so I can get a better pull on it.
Maybe use that this rock right here out to the side underneath it.
It's starting to crest the top now. Yeah, I think I'll be fine. I'll just pull it over to the side. Woo! Scary.
That was a scary sound for sure, folks.
How's the line twisting? Look at that pocket.
Wow. You got that, Aaron?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Sort of wiggle it over there. There you go. Yeah, I think you got it.
Set a rock right there. Maybe this one.
Yeah, folks. I think he's got it. Yep. Well, you got a way bigger hole to work with now.
Yep. Getting bigger.
All right, well, let's see what pieces come out of there.
I want to set this down first.
That would be wise.
Yeah.
All right, folks, there you have it, man. That's how you move a 1,000-pound rock. There's another chunk right here, right there by my finger, a little off to the left. I'm sure you guys can see it on film, but there was a bigger piece that I could see from, 10 feet away. The dream mat, continues to do its job. I've been seeing pieces up here towards the top of the mat. Let me try to move some of this material around and see if I can find a piece here for us. Let's see here. Oh yeah, right here on the cell on the right, you can see right there. There's a piece of gold. Anyway, so I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm just going to continue on with dumping bucket after bucket in this guy, and we should have a good turnout whenever I decide to do my final clean out. I'm just going to keep on going until the end of the day, because this guy can handle all that material and then some. And there's some more over here, at least 2 pieces over here on the left, right by a really nice looking garnet. And I've seen some more strewn throughout. I think there's one in the bottom of this cell right here. I'm looking at, yeah, a good sized flake. Right there in the bottom of that cell, right here by my finger. So I'm sure I have more, in the cells over here that have material in them and whatnot, but the dream mat's for real. It's doing its job. The gold's sinking right to the bottom underneath some of this material that I've had to move around a little bit just to poke around a little bit. And of course, I've seen some more gold in the matting that has since gone down, in the latter stages of my sluice, if you will. But I've done 1 big bucket and 4 of these smaller ones right here to get this material. So I'm just gonna keep right on going. And the weather, it doesn't look like it's gonna get any worse than this out here. And so, lightning aside or whatever, I don't hear any thunder or anything like that. I'm just gonna make a day of it and continue on in that spot that I'm at up there. Tell you what, lugging these 2-gallon buckets around is it's a lot easier than the 5-gallon. I'd rather do that all day than carry 50 pounds of dirt and rock in the larger bucket. So I'm learning that little trick today. So I'm gonna continue on here, maybe even eat my lunch here pretty soon, and just continue on. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing there in my dream mat. So we got our two sluices here side by side, between Aaron on the left and me on the right, and I want to show you some good flakes here. You can see right there, looks like a piece of string gold. You can tell because it's kind of an oblong shape, not quite flat. Sits right in that groove, going right across. And of course, the stuff that I showed you earlier is undoubtedly buried under that new material right there. But that flake showed up. I'm gonna go over here to Aaron's sluice now. If you ask me, he's got the flake of the day right here. Thus far, you can see right there in the groove, right there. That is a good sized flake. Look at that, right there in the center of your screen. And of course, I'm sure he's got some more gold strewn throughout. Oh yeah, I can see right here, a smaller flake. Right about the end of my finger there. Let me get a good shot of that. And he mentioned he's got some smaller stuff strewn throughout some of these grooves up here and over here. But, he's got his sluice running pretty well. If you ask me, it could use a little bit more water, but the river goes up and down, so it's kind of tough to set it up just right. And hey, if the material is clearing out and we're finding gold, clearly we're doing something right. And we continue to get rained on here, but hey, no biggie. It's all in a day's work, and I'm having fun. So it's a good time for lunch. I'm gonna take a little break here and recoup some of my energy. But 5 smaller buckets and 1 big bucket in, I'm doing well. I'm gonna continue on here and try to get as many buckets in as I can before the end of the day. Yeah, dead bumblebee. You gotta be real careful out here. You never know what you're gonna run into. Speaking of which, so I've done 8 of the smaller buckets. It's 16 gallons, and 1 of the bigger buckets, another 5 gallons. Total of about 21 gallons today. Check it out, right there. Big old piece of gold, right there on the V matting. Got some more down here too, including 1 right there, right in that cell. Let me get closer. You can see it right there, and several others. There's 1 more over here, at least 1 more, and there's several over here. You can see in various places right here along the mat, where the mat begins, and over here in those cells right there, and then 1 way over there at the very, not quite at the very edge, but just kind of sitting there minding his own business, just dancing around. And those are just the ones that I can see, easily. There's probably several others hidden over here underneath all that material there. Of course, Aaron's got some more gold over here showing as well. He had a big piece that rolled on down. I wonder if that's the piece he was talking about earlier, right over there, right on the edge. I think that's a piece he was talking about. He thought he lost it, but nope. He's got several others over here as well. Let me get closer here. Anyway, we're both doing really good. I think all in all, and the weather's cleared up a bit here. I don't know, the last hour and a half or so. Haven't got rained on again, but it's pretty cloudy all around. The sun came out for just a little bit, but then it went away about as quickly as it appeared. I'm gonna continue on and push on through and try to get as many buckets as I can here. But all in all, yeah, I'm doing well. Haven't done a clean out yet, and that's my intent, just to keep on throwing material on the dream mat until I'm ready to put it all in a bucket and pan it out and take a look. But yeah, so far I'm really pleased with the dream mat's performance today, and certainly with the spot that I was digging from. I'm taking material, you know, from the surface all the way down to about 36 inches or so. I, you know, enlarged the hole where I was digging from and removed some big rocks. I'm gonna feel that tomorrow, I can tell you that. Nothing anywhere near as big as the one that Aaron, you know, moved earlier, but then again, I don't have a winch, so I had to use the old human horsepower there to take some of these rocks out. So, all right, let's see what happens here going forward here the rest of the afternoon. Time for my final clean out right here. I'm gonna remove all the parts here off the sluice here and put them in this bucket and pan it out when I got all the stuff together. But let's see what we got to do here. Get this guy, get all the contents here in my my bucket. All right. Now the fun part. That guy's clean. A couple of rocks here and there, but all the material's all out. Oh, that's all right. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. It's something top I care about. There we go. All right. I'm going to pan this material right here, and you see how well it did after 10 of the smaller buckets, and most of a larger bucket. Comes out to about 20 gallons or about 4 of the bigger buckets, which is not bad. Alright, so here's what I got right here. You can see all the gold right there on the top and a whole bunch of garnets. Nice take, you know, for the day, including some big flakes. Let me see if I can get them to move a little bit. Yeah. Not bad, you know, considering I went through about 5 buckets, I'd say. And Aaron had pretty much did something comparable. I mean, you can see right here, he's getting all this stuff together. Real quick, just flash in the pan here. Look at that. Not bad, guys. Wow. He's gonna tap him up there. Yeah. Not bad. You know, I'm happy. Bunch of garnets, like I said, you know. Pretty good sized ones too. You know, including that one right here in the center. My God. Looks like a piece of candy right there. Anyway, I'll continue to keep you guys informed and see you guys on the next episode. You know, maybe we'll be in a different spot. We'll see. There's, like I said, there's gold up and down this river. You know, there's plenty of that material right there for everybody. Gold, get some. I'll see you guys later.